Hello to all my Virgo loves. We are here to do this timeless Virgo energy reading. So when you find it, it's when it's meant for you. This is for Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, Venus, and Cross Watchers. So you could be interested in a Virgo person, or you could be a person who vibes with the Virgo energy. Either way, the reading could be about you or the other person on your mind in this situation. So we're going to see what comes out. We're going to use cards. We're going to use runes. We're going to use a bunch of stuff in this reading by the time it's done. I don't have a time limit. I'm going to talk until Spirit says it's done. So let's start it out by seeing the general dominant energies for Virgo at this time. Okay. All right. So Virgo, first we have for you eliminating. Then we have, family. And then we have friend. I heard through a process of elimination, somebody is here figuring out, is somebody a family? Are they friend? Are they, do they belong in the family and friends environment? Okay. But eliminating it, it's like no longer qualifying for, not what, not what, not thank you, not eligible, thank you, not eligible. Family and friends, this could be both family and friends. Virgo, are you figuring out who is your family and friend and who is not? All right, let's see some more. I want to work for you. I'm getting the spiral oracle for your energy, so let's pull that out and pull a message. Most dominant messages, most important messages here for Virgo. Most important messages for Virgo, please, and thank you. Most important messages for Virgo. All right. Most important messages for Virgo energy. And there it is. Commitment. Oh, I heard your commitment is being tested, committed to. What are you connecting to? What are you bound to? What matters most to you? Okay. Your commitment to family, commitment to friends, commitment to self. I heard. What are you committed to? What are the things that you most value? I hear that you most value, that you are in, I'm getting the word vows. It's like you have vows to honor this, to maintain this, obligations, okay, and responsibilities, okay. Are you eliminating something that gets between you? Are you a member eliminating a family member that gets in between you and a friend? A friend that is not safe for your family. And we have the energy of grief coming out here for you. Grief. So it's not that it's an easy process, but it's one that must be done. I heard that. Not an easy process, but one that must be done. Okay. All right, let's see what else for you. The magical unicorns. Wow, they haven't been out in a minute, but they want to come out for you. So let's see what other messages, most valuable messages for Virgo energies. Most valuable messages for Virgo energies. Okay. So there's a commitment here, but what is this grief about? When I look at her, she is pregnant, and she's towards the end of her pregnancy term. You know, and pregnancy is a time of great work being done by a woman. I forgot what my daughter told me, but it's like you use twice as much energy or more 10 times. I'm hearing 10 times the energy to create a child that you normally would. And then that's why your blood pumps more and you get so tired. Now, is this about birthing a human baby or birthing an experience? Because it could go either way. What's the most valuable messages here for Virgo? Thank you. We'll take the one that landed face up. It says water. Drink more water and eat foods with water in them, such as fresh fruits and vegetables. Somebody here has been, yeah, well, I drink lots of tea and lots of juice. Yeah, that's not water. Your body wants and needs water. And then I'm hearing even teaching the children to drink water being of importance. But then it comes through on a spiritual level where in the spiritual level, you connect with your spirit guides, with your soul team, spirit team more effectively with the use of water. Water is helpful. Source energy in water. All right, let's get something from the True Emotional Oracle cards for you as well. Most valuable messages for Virgo whenever they find this reading, for their highest, lightest, and brightest good, for their overall love, peace, health, wealth, and happiness. What are the most valuable messages that we have for Virgo energies, please? All right, Virgo. This one's coming out here for you. Psycho, crazy, ex, obsessed, won't let go. And I heard I'm on the inside looking out. So somebody is inside and they're looking out. They can't get out of where they're at. Okay. Whether it's an ex or somebody who you have eliminated from your family or friends circle. I see that it's not what you wanted to do. That's what I see. It's not what you wanted to do, but it was part of a process that had to be done. I see it was spiritually guided. I see that it had to do with your commitment to your uh, sacred circle of trust. I heard sacred circle of trust. Not easy to block someone out, but somebody here, it's like the minute you try to let them go, they act up. They try to hold on tighter. I'm hearing, and it's like, somebody here, it does not, I'm hearing spirit doesn't want them in your space, and neither do you. Okay, they're faking it and you already know it. This one flipped out. I'm gonna put it back. That'd be crazy if it came back out again, because there's like so many hundreds of cards in this deck right here. I think this is like 600 cards or something like that. I don't even know anymore. But we're gonna get you some handmade oracle cards as well before we move on to the tarot that I've been randomly shuffling. And then we have top shelf flipping over. I'm going to put that back as well. Again, if it comes out again during this reading, it definitely was meant to come out because there are so many cards here. All right, we're going to use the selection in front of me and save these for another reading. And let's get some messages for Virgo energies. Most valuable messages for the Virgo energies, please. And thank you. What are the most valuable messages we have for Virgo energies at this time? By divine design. Most valuable messages for Virgo. All right, the pendulum swings both ways and an elevation occurs, letting me know that, you know, what goes. So if it's been going tough, it's going to smooth over. If it's been going rough, it's going to get easier. If it's been going real easy, it could be going into some tough cycles. This talks about, you know, what goes one way must go the other way. Usually, though, it's like negativity comes first, and then out of that negativity, you build this positive experience. The negative experience helps you identify clearly and be able to point it out, like, this is what I really want, because you have what you don't want, you can see what you do want, and that is part of the way life works on planet Earth, I heard. Okay, So let's see what else we have for Virgo energy at this time. And the thing is, with things going back and forth, it's like this is to elevate your consciousness. This is to elevate your vibration, elevate your knowing. Throat chakra coming out, saying, you got to speak. But let me see, with the throat chakra, it's time to grow the fuck up. Somebody could be telling you there's up. You could be telling somebody else that it's time to go grow the fuck up. I heard after all these life back and forths, uh, somebody needs to speak out about what is being grown up. I heard learn to speak maturely. Somebody needs to learn to speak maturely instead of throwing uh, hurtful words around like children. Make a point. I heard make a point. Make a point with your words from a place of intelligence. It says sometimes I do things I regret from a place of anger because I haven't learned a healthy way to handle my triggers. Yeah, you could be triggered into saying some stuff that comes out to be like an immature, angry child. Okay, some people never grow up. Some people never grow the f up. Okay, it's time to grow the fuck up, and some people don't. And in this, it's like it's time to grow up and learn how to speak in a mature way. Um, you could say stuff to cut people down, call folks out of their name, but it's not going to get no points across. All that does is make them stop listening to you. And I mean, I'm not sure which side of the table you're on in this, Virgo, but I do know is that somebody here needs to learn to speak healthy. Somebody's got to grow up and realize like part of growing up is saying what you mean and meaning what you say. Okay. And if you're triggered, you got to deal with that. The truth hurts and it can trigger. Yeah, the truth hurts. Somebody, you get mad. I mean, everybody, not just somebody. Most people, especially if they're not yet developed, done their self development work, like the truth hurts very much and it triggers them. Fresh fish. This could be the first time somebody tells the truth to you, or this is the first time somebody is telling the truth. First time somebody is hearing the truth. They don't know too much. You gotta be careful. They don't know. They don't know. Okay, you need to know. You need to change something. Do it now, right now. Coming out for Virgo energy. So yeah, it's like truth being told. This highlights what needs to be changed, what has room for improvement, and there's awareness of that. And it's like, what are you gonna do with that? What are you gonna do with that? Okay, what are you going to do with that information that you never heard before? They're giving me the vibe. It was the first time somebody said, asked me a question. They were like, where do your abandonment issues come from? I was like, abandonment issues? I never thought that I had abandonment issues, right? And it's like, oh, shoot. Well, my dad did kill himself. My mom's dead. Grandma wasn't there. Okay, I can see where I have abandonment issues. So in somebody's experience, maybe you're not taking it so hard, but it's like, whoa, I never realized like I have that. That's what's going on. Wow, somebody's finally realizing that was what was going on. Somebody hears the truth and they're not ready to accept it, and then they react. So here's the thing: when this truth is acknowledged, that's what's going to swing the pendulum the other way in whatever situation. Yeah. And there's a first time for everything, honey. Well, I've never done this before. That's okay. There's a lot of things I never did before until I actually did it. So you got to try it the first time before you can, you know, stop saying that. Before you can stop being that fresh fish. Before you can stop not having ever done it before. You've got to do it the first time. And so there's that energy here of like, try something different. Try something new. And it's like somebody here realizing where their anger is coming from. Yeah. And finally choosing to respond differently to the anger that comes up inside of them. You might be angry, but here's the thing. I heard this a long time ago, and it makes perfect sense. And it makes sense with the universe and the way the laws of the universe works, the way mind mechanics work. You point one finger at somebody else saying it's your fault, right? You got three more creative fingers pointing back at you. And if it's their fault, how is it actually you are the creator of that situation where it's their fault? That's the cold part that a lot of people don't want to acknowledge. But let me get into these tarot cards. There's a commitment here. There's something paying. Is it where they're holding on? Is it somebody here holding on to grief in their heart that is attracting a situation where they're committed to grief, feel emotional connections that are filled with more grief? Okay, Page of Wands, ready for a new adventure, trying out new things, trying out new techniques, trying something new, ready to go somewhere new, ready to seeing how much growth there's been. How much growth has there been? Look at you now and look at you 5 years ago, 10 years ago, 15 years ago, 20 years ago. What's your mentality like? How's your behavioral problems? If you have been somebody who had done a lot of stuff from place of anger that you regret, did you get a handle on that at all yet? Page of Pentacles. Well, here's some evidence. Study the evidence, okay? Page and page. This is young energy. Somebody here has realized or needs to realize that they act just like their child. And I'm hearing, I don't argue with children. Okay, so somebody here realize that you don't need to argue with children, and somebody here is still in the point of needing to realize that. Yeah, control issues. Okay, strength. Somebody feels control. Okay, Leo energy is also another person. Someone needs to learn how to watch mouth. The way her hands is on the mouth, okay, and the mouth in this is closed. Like, shut your mouth. If you don't have nothing nice to say, keep your mouth shut. Okay. If you're having a hard time out here with your children talking back to you, talking crazy to you, you might want to investigate how you talk to your children. One thing about children, I have so many teachers around me in my clientele, my nail business clientele, and one of the things that one of them said to me years ago that resonated as truth that I noticed to be true is children will take whatever energy you're putting out and amplify it and give it right back to you. So if you're irritated, think about it. They even talk about when a mother is with her baby. If she's frustrated, the baby's going to be crying. You know, if she can calm herself down, the baby will calm down. And I've tested this and I've experienced it. And it's like you might have too. In this experience, somebody here has a child in front of them that is showing them their own childishness. And it could be with the way that they talk. Let me see some more. So it's like your children will reflect back to you the energy. Yeah. So yeah, if something about your children is triggering you, pay attention. What is that connected to? Where does it come from? Where's there room for you to grow the fuck up now? Let me see. You need to change something. You know it. Do it now. Why wait? How much longer will you wait? Another card of childishness, Page of Cups. Somebody's childhood, holding on to a lot of childhood memories, traumas, woundings, energies. Okay. Now, we want to maintain a childlike freedom and wonder and happy-go-luckiness, but there are places. It's like there's a time and place for everything. Okay. And then, is it rational or is it from a triggered place? Because triggered children act out in ways that are not always acceptable. It can be highly offensive, disrespectful, even, right? Okay. And we have the devil above. So since childhood, somebody has felt stuck. But listen, it's crazy because they got the devil above, but the power is here and now. The strength card can over trump that devil easy. So somebody in their head feels stuck. They feel confined. They feel restricted. They feel like they can't do nothing. They feel like the devil or the black cloud or the black sheep or the wrong side of the tracks vibes. But it's like, hold on, you're looking at the wrong damn things. If somebody here is afraid to try something different, somebody is afraid to try something different. And here's the thing, I don't understand what's so hard about watching your mouth, watching your words, watching your actions. You know, if you're out here running around causing pain to other people, oh my gosh, somebody is trying to control other people. Wow, by speak. So somebody here doesn't realize by what they speak and how they act, they are creating program for others in their life that could be very toxic, unhealthy. Somebody here is busy complaining about toxic and unhealthy behavior, meanwhile exhibiting the same exact qualities and traits. They don't realize it. The strength card is here in the physical experience because it could actually be broken. It could actually be broken. That's individual choice. Individual choice has to come into play at some point. But this would involve doing something different. There's a reason to do it, okay? There is a reason that is here in somebody's experience supporting, like, this is what you want to do, go for it. 8 of Wands. I see all those reasons coming to the forefront. I see these lessons anywhere where somebody is feeling like they can't. So somebody's big problem is speaking the truth. I see somebody here that needs to hear, like, it's time for them to grow up. And then I see somebody who's afraid to say it. I do. I see somebody who's afraid to say it. Somebody has a happy child and they are an angry parent who is in a child mode of energy. And anywhere where that's happening, there's a lot of events that are set to happen right now that are going to highlight the difference. For somebody, their child has overcome the devil, but the parent hasn't. In other words, the child ain't afraid. The child doesn't feel stuck in negativity or toxicity, but the parent does. For somebody here, the child has a lot more optimism and hope than the parent does. Interesting. I see somebody here is also like has opportunity to give of themselves. I'm hearing give of yourself. Give of yourself. Somebody is so, this devil card they just showed me, they don't want to give of themselves because they're freaking greedy. Somebody here is so greedy. Give of themselves to another, to their children. So somebody here is a parent. Somebody here could need to tell their parents is something that's been on your mind. Like, listen, it's time for you to grow up. When I was a kid, you were supposed to take care of me and give it to me. You didn't. I've been holding on to this crazy energy because I've been angry because I have never said anything to you. So here I am clearing the slate, saying it like you should have taken care of me and you didn't. The 10 of Swords in reverse. No longer being betrayed by this. This is where the swords of betrayal fall out. This is where that betrayal no longer holds power, no longer holds effect. It should have been over. So now it's like, you got to say something already. This thing has been ready to bust forth from your vocal cord for a long time. It's just, has it been that you've been afraid? You you ain't got nothing nice to say. You don't say nothing at all. But hold on a second. And we're not talking about slinging crap across the room. Stating your facts. If you won't validate your own facts, there's no way anyone else ever will, I heard. So this is about your facts. This isn't about, because that statement, if you don't have nothing nice to say, keep your mouth shut. It could be facts about another person, but that's stuff that just meant to hurt somebody. This is about you stop betraying yourself by finally stating your facts. Okay, let me see. What else do we have in your energy for Virgo energies? Most valuable messages, please and thank you. This one wants to come out. Yeah, the 5 of Wands. This energy here, and it could be more than one, where there's constant battle, constant battling, coming against you, working against you, conflict, challenges, difficulties. Everybody's got their own agenda. Each man for his own. Each man for his own. And it's like, is it being stuck in a situation where everybody's just out to get what they want and you haven't said anything? It's like, once you say something and you communicate with that 8 of Wands, say what you're going to do, mean what you say, and follow through. It's like everything shifts. The truth is going to hurt somebody. Maybe you're just afraid of giving them a hard truth that they don't want to hear. Ace of Wands, but you've got the power. This fire is going to rise up inside of you until you say the truth, till you speak the truth out to this one. The truth that hurts about how they need to grow up. You're like, listen, I'm ready for something new. Yeah, this is a destined occurrence. This is a way, this is the path of healing. This is a destined occurrence. This is something that is empowering for you that must come true. And it must come true. Yeah. Aquarius, new age of Aquarius energies. Okay, this is your a path of healing. You're protected. You be safe to say what's on your mind. It is a necessary thing for you to say what is on your mind. You can't continue to pretend that you're ignorant or blind. I heard you cannot pretend that you are ignorant or blind. It's necessary for you to acknowledge how you feel. You got to validate your own feelings. This could be the first time that you do this because of who it is. Yeah. Let me see. And there we go. Hermit energy. You're soul searching. This is a soul searching path that you've been on, helping you find how your soul, where you really fit in here. What do you really feel? Listen to your inner guide instead of what other people tell you. For somebody, they've constantly told you that you'll never amount to more, that you can never do this or that. And it's like you're saying to yourself, well, I wanted more, and so I'm making changes. Two of Pentacles, making changes. And the way this angel is holding both of these coins back, it's like you'll no longer access this, I heard. So there's something here about Virgo energy saying, no, you don't have access to these sacred things of mine. Okay, the Emperor. This could be the husband. This could be the father. Let me see more. Yeah, somebody here in putting on a protective stance, taking your authority back, standing up and realizing that you're the boss. Okay, and rest, a chance to rest, a chance to heal and recuperate. You're taking action to heal and recuperate from a situation where somebody has told you a lot of stuff that you'll never do. Wheel of Fortune, it's over. I see that you've already closed the situation down. They cannot limit you anymore because you removed yourself from the situation. Having done that, now it's a different game. Now the energy is different. You shifted the energy. That Wheel of Fortune is evidence that the pendulum swings and an elevation occurs. Things are changing in your life. Okay, it's time for you to grow up. This truth that you've accepted about someone who you have loved deeply, I heard loved deeply, could be exactly what was needed in order to create this shift in your life. You talked about doing something, but to create change in your life, and now you have the opportunity because something you realize that continues to trigger you isn't going to change until you change. You keep doing the same thing expecting a different outcome. That's Einstein's definition of insanity. And so you're ready now to change it and see if you could get a different outcome. Change your responses, change the way you handle something. You could try to keep your mouth shut and not say something that has been on your mind to say. It's like once you finally clear that, like you could be telling somebody, listen, all you've ever done is just leech off of me, mooch off of me. I can't do it no more. I gotta go. Or I'm not going to support this anymore. For somebody, this is more than just one. This is family and friends. For somebody here, there's, like I said, a family member that tries to get in between you and either a friend or a lover. And if that's the case, I see that you're going to take your power back from that. And the reason why they do this is because they don't want you to offer your energetic support, your resources, your time, whatever it is that you're giving. They don't want you to give that somewhere else. How can they continue to get it if you find somewhere else to give it? And so they want to continue to be the one to get it because they were getting it all along, and they don't want you to give that somewhere else. Okay, how dare you find yourself a husband and give your energy? You've been by yourself all this time taking care of us. Why can't you continue to be by yourself and take care of us? Let me see the energy here. What is going on with you? What is going on with you now? Show me what's going on with you now. Show me you now. Okay, and we have King of Cups. Look at you in emotional mastery. This is a key. This is what it takes for you to get through this energy, especially anyone who is eliminating family or friends That's necessary. Emotional mastery, because you know what? You can love people, but there's this point where you realize, like, as much as I love you, It is so much healthier for me to love you from a distance and not interact with you. Let me see what is eternal. Let me see the eternal part of you. Thank you. Is the lovers. You will always have a choice. You will always come to those. It depends. If they bring you love, then you'll keep it around. If they don't bring you love, then you'll let it go. But you and your lover is eternal. You and the loving part of you, you're a lover, not a fighter. This is who you are. This is by your nature. This is why grief comes up when you have to limit the love or restrict the way you love, or love unconditionally without condition, meaning presence or no presence. And when you have to choose non-presence as your way of giving love, that could be very filled with grief for you. Yeah, you're a lover and you want to love. Let me see what's the theme of this situation at this time for your highest, lightest, and brightest good. Show me the theme. What is the theme, please and thank you? The theme is the truth. The truth that hurts like a bee but sets you free, baby. The truth. And the cutting. The sword of truth, the ace of swords, cuts both ways. Another, for the universe to say yes to you, you have to first say yes to yourself. So something is being dismantled. It's being deconstructed. It's being broken down. What is that? It's the Seven of Cups. It's an illusion. It's just a projected idea. Interesting. Of unconditional love. Somebody thinks that unconditional love means putting up with whatever they're going to do to you and still entertaining them. Unconditional love literally means without conditions. So this is the thing. Love and presence are not synonymous. And in this case, unconditional, yeah, but the unconditionality of this is not true, because you are still require their presence, yet and still they're bringing grief to your life. They don't see the truth. They refuse to grow. Needs to change. Okay, interesting. Illusions. Where are you hoping? And it's like okay, a strong message for Virgo energies from the viewers of this Virgo energy reading. The love that you feel in your heart when you look at them is not created by them. It's created by you. When you look at them, you choose to feel that way. It's amazing. They want you to find something else in your life. They want you to even find an inanimate object and choose to look at it and choose to see love when you look at it and feel love when you look at it. You can do it. They're saying what's being broken down is this idea that you've got to put up with anything that you get. Okay, let's see what's being constructed, what's being built in Virgo's energy. What is being constructed in Virgo's energy is the Five of Cups. Yeah, this sorrows and regrets, because listen, walking away is difficult, and that's the energy here. It's like you got to pour out the last of a. So somebody here, you made a commitment to a person. I see this Virgo energy made a commitment to a person, but it has been so freaking hard. And at this point, the only thing when you stop and you look at it honestly, I heard an honest an honest analysis. You could be tongue tied at this moment. An honest analysis will tell you that you've been committed to a situation in which you just been betraying yourself because you keep entertaining something or someone that is unhealthy, unwise for you. All right. So let me see what you've seen about the past that is influencing the current energy. Okay, coming right out, the Chariot. The Chariot. And as immediately I heard, once they got that car, they were gone. Okay, the Chariot. You rushed into this. I heard you rushed into this. And then the Eight of Pentacles stayed in the deck. I'm going to flip it over, but that is something you've seen in the past. When you rush into situations, you end up like, oh my God, what did I get myself into? Is what I'm hearing. Let me see, what is the path of victory for you in this Virgo energy? What is the path of victory in this Virgo energy? This one wants to come out. And we have the Nine of Pentacles. Look at that. Independence, taking care of the self, using your spiritual gifts, talents, and abilities, and moving down the path of success for self. Independence. So removing yourself from these connections of ideas. The Emperor again at the bottom of the deck. So somebody here, you could be married to somebody who, interestingly enough, you could be detaching to somebody you're in a major commitment with, or this could be someone's father, or belief in the government is even coming out. Wow, that's different. But yeah, even belief in the government is coming out as something that you are detaching from. Wow, Virgo energy intense here. Let's get some more messages here for Virgo energy. I have the Island Time Wellness Love Oracle cards. We're gonna do where it lays is where it speaks with this deck. Since we have a nice table full of messages, this is gonna be fun. I heard exciting. So we'll just do one more shuffle on my lap, and then we'll take them all from the palm. All right. Most valuable messages for Virgo, please. The Sword and the Rose. Clarity, truth, revelation, solidarity, force, honor, protection, and power. The Sword and the Rose, this is talking about the truth, okay, that has been revealed about passionate connections, okay? Have you put your passion above truth? The truth is supposed to go above the passion, okay? Some cards landed on the floor underneath the table. I see 2 cards. And we have the camera and addiction. A camera and addiction. So this is what has been, with it landing under the table, this is something that is under the table, getting paid under the table. This is what you, okay, getting paid under the table. What is getting paid under the table? It's the hidden payment that you get. And so in this energy, it's like there's this feeding of codependent obsession in this connection that you didn't realize was being fed. The path that you're seeking right now is an independent path, is needed to create change for yourself. And fake memories, I'm hearing fake memories. Those fake memories, why? Because they were all, look at this, we have stabbed in the back. They were all influenced by your own projections. The runner and stabbed in the back list, and they both landed on the Sword and the Rose. Somebody did not show up. They were betraying energy here. We have talking and karmic relationship. Yeah. So karmic relationship, childhood issues affecting somebody acts in love, not real. Star is in their life. The star in their life is you. Your authority, in your power, protecting yourself, making moves in your interest, being your own protector, making moves for your own growth. Okay. And somebody here feeling has been very friendly. I see somebody who's being very friendly to a person who has stabbed them in the back. The realization of this is where the path of ascension lies for this Virgo energy. We have sunglasses and wedding rings, and we have separation. Yeah, there's been some things hidden from view. Somebody had on their rose-colored glasses. The Grim Reaper and Healing Heart. It's like somebody here, you was in a broken-hearted position, and somebody knew that they could take advantage of that. Okay, you stayed in a broken-hearted position a lot of your life. I'm hearing it's time to make new memories. It's time for this cycle to change. It's time for healing. Okay, somebody who you've been with has been stringing you along. Okay, and somebody here is using this empath narcissist paradigm in regards to love connections at the bottom of the deck. OMG. A lot of heavier energies going on here with you, Virgo. Let's get some of my sacred objects on the table for you and see what other messages we get for Virgo energies, please. Okay, thank you. I see a Capricorn energy in your experience. This is a very lighthearted energy. It could be a child. We were talking about a child. And I just heard, be careful of repeating energies that you don't want your child to repeat. If you don't want your child to do what you're doing, you don't have no business doing it. If you don't want your child to date somebody that acts like that or who is like that, or if you don't want your child to turn out like your partner, they shouldn't be your partner at all. Yeah, I see that something, somebody here in a commitment, it's not as real. It falls off faster than you think. Okay. With that wedding rings next to that. I got some runes here on the table for you too. But yeah, let me see what other zodiac signs are here. We have a Scorpio energy here. We also have an Aries energy here. So these are different ones in your experience that you don't even realize they're having the kind of effect that they are. I'm hearing you don't even realize they're having the kind of effect they are. Something that you made, that you made it to be beautiful, is broken apart. Your protecting your ascension right now, your spiritual ascension is everything. Protecting your spiritual ascension is everything right now. Yeah, and you know, the truth about family, the clarity about family, the power in family is like, you can't do everything for everyone in the physical level. On the physical level, you got to act in your own best interest, and this actually is empowering for the entire family. But that can be a cold pill to swallow. That can be a difficult reality to accept. Yeah, this is about closing out a dark situation. There's a situation here that is dark, you know, and it's like, as soon as you get on this healing path, it's like the spirit is trying to get you to ground yourself in a loving energy. And then it's like, because you want to um, have love in your life so bad, you want somebody so bad because of the need to heal those childhood wounds and stuff like that, because there's something that's beautiful but it's fake, it's not real, it's false, and you wanted it, and it could be related to a Scorpio. But I just see like it's causes disruption in your life, and spirit is trying to guide you over making this disruption. This disruption has to do with somebody that comes into your life. They want a commitment with you. They want a commitment from you. You have made a commitment to someone. Okay. And it's like, what's happening as you commit to this one is there's this not seeing yourself in this connection where you committed to. This is not allowing you to see yourself, to open up that path. It's going to begin with letting go of being strung along. Anybody that's stringing you along doesn't get to have that prized position in your life. Anybody that's stringing you on like this does not get to maintain this prized position in your life. Yeah, the magic is in the healing, and the healing has to do with you realizing like who really is your friend and who really is your foe. And if you've got somebody that's that close to you, that's a friend or a family member, and for whatever reason like you feel like you can't let them go, then this is about you learning to live unconditionally in your own character with that person in whatever role that you've chosen to allow them to hold in your life. But spirit is trying to show you the path of how to get grounded in your own energy. And there's all these outside influences. You have the Capricorn, the Scorpio, and the Aries zodiac signs specifically coming out that are trying to influence you to break something, you know, to break something. This is about you changing a pattern that is established. Something you thought was beautiful, that you thought would last long, has broken off and it's falling away. It is breaking off and it's falling away. Somebody here, you married a person that you were supposed to stay friends with and you did not. And it's interesting because in this connection, you've seen a lot of shadow aspects. Yeah, we have the Wheel of Fortune, the Empress, and the Star all on the shadow side in my tarot dice. And this is all about healing through recognizing the shadow. This is like the dark side of the moon energy, the dark phase. This is a dark night of the soul. This whole situation has had so much darkness in it, but it was there to teach you. It was there for you to heal through it. And if you heal through it, what you're going to find as you heal through the situation, Brooke, was that you're going to be breaking free from it. You're not going to want it no more. You're not going to crave it no more. You're going to be ready to get out the door. You're going to be ready to let it go and move forward into something new, more empowering for you, something more advantageous. I'm hearing something more advantageous. All right, let's see what this deck has. We have Loving Oracle deck. See what this deck has for you. Close you out with something here. Overall guidance. Give them the guidance to close out this reading, please, for Virgo energies. Please and thank you. What messages do we have for Virgo energies? It says coffee cup, meeting and talking, savoring the moment, feeling elevated, building friendship. Oh, is that what it is? Somebody here, you're thinking it's time you marry. Don't be marrying people that you're not friends with. If you can't be friends with them, you shouldn't be getting that deep with them. Old school, outdated thinking, conditioning, replaying events over in your head. Okay, so this is somebody here, again, stuck on replaying the past. There's this idea of how things have to happen. How things have to happen. Okay. And then the runner, fear of intimacy, running away, intensity and letting go, turmoil and fleeting. This is part of the path from the past. Okay. Somebody here, love is here, unconditional love, self-love and wholeness, affection and attraction, selflessness. These ideas are being formed new. You're having new ideas of what love means. Having new ideas of what it means to meet people and how you get to know people and how you get into starting relationships with folks in this energy. Yeah. Let's get a closing final message from Spiritual AF. What's the most valuable message to close out this reading for Virgo energies, please and thank you? It says, it's up to you to find beauty in the ugliest days. Everyone survives some super shitty days. But even when it comes to the crappiest of crap days, if you look back, you can pretty much always find something beautiful. Maybe someone was unexpectedly kind to you. Maybe someone, or for a split second, the startlingly gold sunset made you forget your life was crumbling. Or perhaps there were donuts with sprinkles at your first AA meeting. The trick is to train yourself to spot the beauty in that very moment, aka real time. It makes the ugly days a little less ugly. So I don't care how ugly the day is, there is something beautiful in that day should you choose to see it. It's up to you. I can't do it for you. No one else can. You could be new to speaking your truth and you could get an ugly reaction. If this is a commitment that's going to go the long road, then you're going to have to find the beauty in the day. If you can't go the long road with it, so there's something that's got to be eliminated. It could be a person or an idea about friend and family connections. Is maybe you can't, for whatever reason, you can't bring yourself to let go of certain people. Well, then fine, hold them in your experience. But then your challenge turns to self mastery over expecting them to turn into what the fuck would make it easy for you to be happy. Because I'm going to tell you right now, people are not going to change into what the fuck is going to make you happy. That's just not what they tend to do. Just because you do that for other people doesn't mean they're going to do it for you. So you got to stop expecting them to do what you would do because they're not you, you're you. But at the same time, we don't want to just kick everyone out of our life. So we choose who we're going to hold on to, make sure it matters, and then remember how they are, expect them to be their self, and don't let them fuck with us. Like, don't allow them to control how you feel, what you do, how you respond. That's something that is up to you. You've got these choices to make. This is what I have for you at this time, Virgo. Thank you for thumbs up. Thank you for subscribing. If you are new here, you enjoyed this reading, you love the way I read, making me your favorite tarot reader, keep on coming back. I'll be back with more. Until next time, sending you so much. There's information below the video as well for contacting me, personal services, etc. Sending you so much love and peace and happiness. 감사합니다. Gracias. Later, baby. That's all, folks. And I'm out.